What's up, guys? You guys give me a second. We're gonna start the show in a minute. What's up, guys? Today we have yet another video. It's been snowing all night. All night. It's been snowing all night and all day where I'm at. So, how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody has been living their best lives. And understand that nothing can stop you. So, guys, we're going to be talking about why do women in their 40s suddenly decide that they want an average man. You know. So, guys, if you guys like content like this, if you guys got any insight on content like this, if you guys are experts in this field of modern womendom, hit the comments. You know. But first and foremost, guys, why do modern women all of a sudden want a man at 40 after they're 40 years old? You know, well, she wants the average guy. You know, she wants the average guy now, the guy that makes 60,000 a year, has a car, you know, maybe a couple of cars, a crib. He has a career. But before 40, a lot of women thought that they had a biological clock that doesn't stop. A lot of you ladies are running around town, if you catch my drift, running around town thinking that you do not have a biological clock. You know, thinking that there's going to be a time period where, you know, guys are not going to seek you for marriage anymore. You know, a lot of women these days are very delusional, guys. You know, we live with them. We live with them, can't live without them. Actually, we probably could. A lot of modern women today are walking around very, very delusional. You know. The real Max says who? He says who? Every man in the comments, every man on this live, every man, most wise man know this to be a fact, that most modern women feel that they have an unlimited clock where they can get the guys that they want even if they're 50 years old. You know, I was listening to a Kevin Samuels video the other day. There's a 55-year-old woman, you know, who was married like for 3 years and didn't really even have been in any type of significant long-term relationships with a man. And now she's still looking for a high-value man. But what she didn't understand is she don't qualify for a high-value man. So, guys, before we get into this topic, guys, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you guys like content like this, subscribe, thumbs up, and let's keep it moving. But guys, a lot of women, you know, a lot of modern men in their 40s are wondering why the chicks that didn't wouldn't get them the time of day back in the day is now all out of the blue. They're 35, 40, you know, been in marriages, had kids with different guys and stuff like that, and they're wondering why are they coming now? You know, because there's only one reason why this happens, guys. This happens because a man at 40 years old is valuable, more valuable. His sexual marketplace value is it has exceeded hers, meaning that, you know, say for instance we have a cheerleader back in the day in college and high school. You know, she's a cheerleader, she's hot, you know, and then all the guys that she went for was men who, you know, she deemed as successful, the high value guys, you know, the guys who take her out on trips and stuff like that. But what happened was she never got married to any of these guys. And if she did get married, that marriage didn't last long. So now we live in a time period where older modern women be thinking that they still got it. Like, this chick thinks she still looks like she does when she was 25. Guys, there's no way possible. You know, I know some women defies the time of the clock. You know, I know some women defies the time of the clock. You know, they might beat it in certain types of ways, but the fact is, nothing changes the fact that you're 40, you're 45. Your options are no longer the options that she used to have when she was 25 is no longer. The guys who used to date her are now dating chicks who are 25, 30. You know, they're dating younger versions of her. And what happens is that a lot of these modern women, you know, now after they done ran the miles up, she done ran the miles up. After she done ran the miles up, now she wants to come to the guy who been doing what we've been talking about us real men do. Protecting, providing, going to work every day, waking up every day with a cup of coffee and a lunch, going to work every day. And now all of a sudden she's trying to make me believe that I'm the sexiest man on earth. Come on. At the time period, I'm losing hair. You know what I'm saying? Look at me. Look at mine. You know, my hairline used to be crispy. And she wants me to believe that I'm the best thing on the face of the earth. But in all actuality, you see common sense starts to plague women, you know, when they turn 40, because now they're seeing that when they go out, they're not getting the same type of results that they was getting when they was 28, when they was 27. You know, when they were just riding the sausage carousel. You know, they're not getting the same results, guys. I think Unc on the K2. I ain't know no K2. But the simple fact about it is, guys, a lot of you guys are over 40, including myself. I'm close. I'm getting there. And when I tell you that this is the best time to be a man, you know, because for one, at 40, guys, you have more options. He said, "Yo, I will donate a gift." All right, brother. You can donate. Anybody want to support you? You all can donate. There's always people who donate gifts and super chats, super stickers. But let me let you guys know the people who do super chat, everybody who super chats, they get their name on my ball. Thanks for the gift, brother. Thank you for the gift. Yeah, so we got different locations on the ball. We got a bunch of space on this ball. And my daughter runs into my little space and she grabs this ball, and I don't want nobody touching this ball. But this ball is very sentimental to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my super chat and membership ball. So guys, you know, shout out to USS Leviathan. Thank you for the gift, brother. Appreciate you. So if you guys want to get on the ball, super chat, also get a membership to the channel. My membership page has videos on there, but it is a work in progress. Like, I got a bunch of content that will be coming to my membership page on YouTube. I'm about to. Hey, HTX photo. Like, we're not on the weird stuff in here, bro. I'm gonna have to block you from the channel, bro. I hate to do that. Peace and love for the holidays, bro. Be safe. Oh yeah, we in here. So guys, he said, how much you smoke? What about Trump? I think Unc's on the K2. We are Charlie Kirk. Nah, Unc is fresh. My boy just shaved that patchy beard. 50 years old with a disconnected beard. You see, guys, a lot of you guys, and another thing about the super chats and the gifts is that, like, I'm not going to get to all these comments. Like, so if you want the comments read and you want everybody to see it, hit the super chat. But it's a fact that once a man gets 40 and he's successful, 40, 50 years old, men still can't have children. Men still can have families. I don't know why a man would want to have children and his 50. Thanks for the gift. SSS Leviathan, appreciate you. I don't know why a man would want to have children in his 50s. But the thing about it between men and women is that, it's crazy that a man's value increases, the older he gets, especially if he's probably retired from a career. You about 45, 50, you already retired. You got a house, car. Guys, a lot of you guys to be thinking that a house and a car is not valuable. A lot of these chicks out here, is paying $2,000 a month for a 1-bedroom condo. If you catch my drift. But the thing about it, guys, your options is that now this chick who's 40 years old is now looking at you as her savior. As the guy that's gonna make love to her. How many of you guys out here, and there's nothing wrong with this. And be real, how many of you guys out here don't mind making love? I'm talking about giving her everything at 40. Sucking toes. Come on, guys, hit the comments. How many guys don't mind sucking toes? Getting nasty with a woman who's over 40. And let's go up. Well, how about 50? How many of you guys don't mind making love to a 50-year-old woman? I can understand, like, if you're a 75-year-old guy. I can understand if you're a 75-year-old guy and you get a 40-year-old chick that's a whole different story. You know. But most modern women at 40 is not looking for they're not looking for a 75-year-old man. They're looking for a guy who still has enough strength to pound her into the pleasure zone. You know, she still wants a guy who can. So it's really, when you look at a 55-year-old chick talking about, um, when you look at a 55-year-old chick talking about that she still wants a high value man. She's not talking about, she's not really talking about a 60, 70-year-old dude. She's probably talking about somebody who's 40, 35, something like that. Joshua Sandove, you ain't sent no money. Trust me, I can see all the money that people send, gifts, super chats to support the channel. I can see everything on my screen. So don't be coming over here flogging, bro. If you broke, you just broke. Like, I'll respect you more if you just be like, bro, I'm broke, bro. Instead of playing. Talking about I sent 100. I don't rap, bro. I'm not a rapper. I'm down there 40 years old. I'm gonna leave that to people who've been rapping all their lives and now they're 40. Me, rap. I don't glorize rap music. I'd rather do some old school singing type stuff, like back in the day type stuff, than rap. Will you put me on the ball? SS Leviton. The only way I can't go over that, if you get a membership to the channel. If you get a membership to the channel, or if you send a super chat or a super sticker, then you automatically go on the ball. And as many times as you super chat or send a super sticker, you repeatedly go on the ball. He said, "Do you have a job?" I'm gonna let you think what you want to think about if I have a job or not. Momo of Boys 3. How about that? How about that? He said, "Greedy." Nah, those are those are gifts. Those are gifts. The gifts do not go on the ball. The gifts do not go on the ball. Only the super chats and the super stickers go on the ball, brother. Super chats or super stickers go on the ball, or memberships. Greedy Cookies 6359. Brother, did you get them chili beans wrapped in cabbage and turkey loaf and vinaigrette packed eggs I sent you? You better not be sending me nothing with no vinaigrette eggs. You see, a lot of you guys, we're talking about man stuff here, and y'all want to talk about, do you like bowling? See, I gotta hit my joint now. I gotta hit the joint. Who is this? Kill Me Slowly Official is in the building. Killing Me Slowly Official. Guys, shout out to Killing Me Slowly Official was in the building. I appreciate that. Thanks for the gift. Thank you. But y'all didn't answer my question. Y'all did not answer my question. And I'm going to ask y'all again. How many of you guys would give a woman who's 40 years old plus everything? Meaning that you giving her hickeys on her neck, you sucking her toes, How many of you guys? Come on, hit the comments. Hit the comments. How many of you guys? And she done been. She got an OnlyFans. She got an Instagram where she been on Instagram for the past 5 years in a G screen. How many of you guys will suck them toes? You know, and get real nasty with it. Or would you rather get somebody who's younger, who probably don't have that much experience on them, like 25 is a good age? And would you go all the way with that? How about that? Joshua, I'm about to block you. I'm about to block you from the page. I'm not even gonna talk about it and play with you. He's talking about a job and he's broke. He ain't got no money and he's talking about. There you go. How about that? How about that? Tired of the weirdos coming in here talking crazy. Tired of the weirdos coming in here talking crazy, messing my live up in the chats. I know a lot of people don't want to see that foolishness in the chats as well. Red Cube said, "Welcome back. Where you been at, buddy? Where you been at, Red Cube?" Guys, it's been snowing all night, all day. Thanks for subbing, brother. Get his. Well, unfortunately, I have started doing it every day because I'm not gonna tell you because YouTube will block me for due to medical safety reasons. Okay, well, I hope you're doing better, brother. You know, if you had something going on with your medical, I hope you're doing better. You know, guys, health is wealth, guys. Remember that health is wealth. You know, and we got to stay, the older we get as men and women, we have to go get them checkups. Thank you for subscribing, brother. Appreciate you. Thanks for liking and subscribing. So let's see if let me see something real fast, cause let me see something. See, my phone's always dead. I was gonna let guys start calling in, but my phone's dead. You better write my name on that ball. I don't mind writing your name on the ball, but if you ain't gonna super chat or get a membership to this channel or send a gift, not a gift, super sticker, super chat, or get a membership, then I can't. Like that ball specifically is only for super chat, super stickers, and memberships. People who got memberships to the channel. And so far, I only got one person who got a VIP membership. Guys, we got the VIP Gold membership for $4.99. The VIP Gold. We got the VIP Platinum membership for $9.99. And we got the VIP Diamond membership for $19.99. And what's going to happen is, in all these right now, I got a bunch of my old videos in there. So you guys better go and get those before they get gone. And then I'm going to start something totally different. I got, like, people who call in. I do a call-in show once a week, twice a week, or something like that. And what happens is like, I have guys. Wait, hold up. We got Ryan Winston in the building. He just sent a gift. I appreciate you. Thank you, my guy. You know, and people really be going at my neck. You know, they be cussing, talk about what they gonna do to me and stuff like that. And I'm a good guy. You know, I'm a good guy. Ryan Winston just sent another gift, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, bro. Number love and support over here. You hear me? You want 4 pennies. Hey, Ryan Winston, that was more than I mean Gavin Play Zero. That's more than 4 pennies, brother. That was more than 4 pennies. Don't even play with them like that. It don't matter what people super chat or send gifts or send gifts. And we got Germany in the building. Shout out to Germany, guys. Shout out to Germany. No, I'm asking. He said he's asking, do I want pennies? I mean, it all adds up, but people really choose how they want to support the channel. Like, if you want to support the channel with a certain amount of money that you know is more than the gifts, then people do the super chats. You know, people do the super chats, but some people it's easier for people to do the gifts on the vertical live stream. So, you know, it's all good, bro. It's all good. It's all love. Gabe and Play just sent the gift. I guess that's the first penny he was talking about. He just sent me. He just sent me the first penny. He got 3 more in there. I guess I gotta earn those. I gotta earn those other 3 pennies, huh, brother? Mall Cop, is you attending Slurp Fest 2026? I don't want to go to nothing called a Slurp Fest at all, because that sounds tempting. You know, sound like a bunch of STDs. Got down. Bro, you can't smoke on YouTube. You're going to get your channel banned. That's what they did to my channel. You can't smoke a cigarette on YouTube, bro. Come on. Like, this is an adult channel. It's not for kids. I'm not advertising smoking cigarettes. You know, I have an addiction. And usually I would have smoked about 3 or 4 or 5 cigarettes by now on this live. Like, I'm doing a lot better. Is this a man telling me I need to shave my head? I tell you one thing, because I'm growing dreads. I'm growing my dreads back. And my dreads, to me, dreads are very valuable. There's no... I think the highest you can super chat on here is $500. That's the only way. And then I still feel bad after I shave my head. Because you know, it takes a long time to grow dreads, bro. You know, it takes, I mean, the last time I grew my dreads, I was growing them for about 6 years. And my joints was all the way down here. I had the phase where they stuck up all over my head and I just shake them. Then I had the phase where they just laid down. Then they just cover my face and stuff like that. You know, and then they got long, like the Rastas. You hear me? 250 plus 30. Oh yeah, equals 280. Oh yeah, 11. You ain't gotta prove nothing to these guys, man. Yeah. I remember people who show love on the channel. I'm not a kid, but you can't. Armand, since you still talking about I can't smoke on YouTube, how about you get blocked from my channel? YouTube blocked you, and I just blocked your ass. How about that? Sick of this. Sick of guys coming over here, you know, stirring up confusion. He said, oh, he funny. He said, them dreads ain't coming till 2036. You got a vegetable hairline. Hey, bro, don't be talking about my hairline like that, homie. You know, like God made me like this. I prefer crack in my cigarettes. Hey, some people do. Some people do prefer crack in their cigarettes. You know, but I don't advise you to do that. You know, like I used to stay in Atlanta, guys, and I would notice what guys would do to chicks in Atlanta, and it's sad. Like, you know, it was this one dude, they called him Spliffs. He'll go and crack open a cigar, put some tobacco in there, put a little weed, and then put crack in there. And he'll go, and then the chick don't even know it's, you know, it's crazy. I think it's time to fly to Turkey and get a hairline transplant. You got jokes and you ain't funny. You got jokes and you ain't funny, bro. I'm gonna bid you yeah. You ain't got nothing going on. You got a 10-minute timeout. You know, you my child, homeboy. You know, you got a 10-minute timeout. It is. I have respect for all my lady customers. They get a discount. That's crazy. That's crazy. You better not be giving no females no discount because they got more money than the man. You over here giving her a discount and she cheating on her dude with a guy who gives her $2,000 every month and take her out to these fancy restaurants, and you over here showing love when you broke. Showing love while you broke. And that's what a lot of chicks been doing, guys. A lot of chicks, modern women, like in their before they hit 40, a lot of these chicks are delusional after 40. You hear me? They are delusional after 40. You know, because they still think that they can come out here and trick dudes. You know, and a lot of you guys probably will let them do it. You know, you too gullible. You know, but a lot of you guys haven't probably is not middle-aged mature men, and that's why a lot of you guys, unless you lucky like an NBA young boy or something, you know, then a lot of you guys, a lot of us, we don't reach wisdom, you know, our complete wisdom. Women get it faster. They're faster than men, you know, with their growing when they grow, you know. And the whole time she getting lunch from you at high school, she getting lunch from another dude, you know. She got older guys giving her money already. And so that's what I'm saying is that a lot of these ladies at 40, because you know guys are tricking and simping on younger chicks. You know, they done had their fun with you know. Your body ain't firm, you know, like it used to be. You know. Have you guys ever seen a thick older chick like I have? A thick older chick and you get a younger chick and but the older chick look, she got a fat, you know, she nice. But when you touch it, it doesn't feel like, you know, she got any youth in that booty. You know, you can tell. You know, it's all, it's all falling apart, ladies. It's all falling apart. We got Russia in the building. We got Russia. Shout out to Russia. How about that? How about that? And we got a snow bunny from Russia at that. We got a snow bunny from Russia. How about that? Nice neck bone, neck beard, homie. Oh yeah. My brother said the same thing. Facts. I'm Hitman from Albany. Oh yeah, I heard of Albany. I think I seen a movie. Like yeah, you got to be careful in a lot of these countries. We got a hitman in here. You know what I'm saying? Some real gangsters in a lot of the other countries, man. Like them dudes really be running, like really be mobbing mobsters. You know, for real. We will fight for the gospel. We will whore his name, Albany. Yeah, he's for Albany. Cleveland on the check-in, fam. Shout out to the Cleveland Brown. We got the Cleveland Browns in the building. Geno Kid 2144 in the building. How do I get my beard all patchy like yours? Well, my beard's not patchy. My beard is like my hair. It's like stringy. It's like nappy. You know, you're terrified of some dude in Albany. Scott is trying to start some stuff in the chat. Scott said that Scott said that I'm terrified of some dude from Albany. He's trying to instigate an argument, and yes, I do. I hate my beard. It's so full. I want mine patchy like yours. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Like the thing about it is, like it's like this right here. I would see guys, and they would have a full beard, like at 20, at 19, they beard is just already full. All this is full, and they had a beard and a mustache. But everybody's different, guys. Everybody's different. And now, Lebanon, a jewel is worth 1 penny. One jewel is probably worth. I don't know how much y'all pay to buy those, but it's better to super chat or send a super sticker, or and have a membership to the channel that you guys really rocking with. So if none of y'all ain't rocking with this channel, don't get a VIP membership then. You know, but if you find somebody you rocking with, the best method is, gifts is a way to communicate. You get shout outs. You don't get shout outs with the gift. Like if I see you in the comments, you know, I'm gonna make sure I read your message and stuff like that. But like super chats and gifts is to me is different. I have that same basketball. And you ain't got one like this. Camp Easy said he got the same basketball. You ain't got a basketball like this. This basketball is not like yours. This basketball is way expensive than your basketball, brother. This is a super chat ball. You know, this basketball is already worth what? About $40 plus the price it was for to buy it. And when that ball gets filled up, you know, that ball can probably be worth $1,000. Depending on how much money I'm generating over here. If I'm generating any money, it's crazy. So right now we're gonna take this time so you guys can find that. No, Myth 2.0 sign is gonna sign this ball. I'm gonna sign this ball. Yep, one day, guys, when I put my website up, I'm gonna have merch. As soon as that basketball get filled up, I'm auctioning that ball off. You know, it's rare. That's a rare ball, man. I'm gonna wait till I get like at least 100,000 subscribers. Once I get 100,000 subscribers, you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. You know. But we never know. We might get to 25,000 subscribers. We need to get there first. You know. I don't think I can live that long. If you don't think you can live that long, and you're on my channel, I appreciate you. You know, I'm the last thing that you wanted to see. You said you don't think you can live that long, and you on my channel, and you living your last hours on this channel. Man, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Quacker Gang said Jesus loves you. Does he love me, or does he not love me? How about that? You should change your name to Patches. I'm just saying, a lot of you dudes who be talking crazy in the comments, guys, I know for a fact you got a mama. You either got a mama with a fat booty, bro, and she probably look decent too. You know. In the kitchen cooking eggs with cheese in it. We got a Catholic brother in here. We got a Christian brother in here, and we got a Catholic brother in here. Hey, Quaker Gang, you can't be Christian and Catholic, man. You can't be both Christian and Catholic. It's crazy. My beard probably doesn't connect because I'm unique. How about that? My beard probably doesn't connect, guys, because I have a unique image. Meaning that God made me this way. You know. We got UK in the building. The fifth loco. I'm gonna holler at you. I'm gonna put you in timeout for a minute, brother. I'm gonna put you in timeout for about 10 minutes. Virtual HD, you just did that right when I was blocking people. How about that? God is good, brother. You're blocked from the YouTube channel. You know, it's crazy that we'll have like Caucasian guys, you know, from America who come here and on the channel, and they think they represent every other Caucasian male on this country. My Swedish brothers, my United Kingdom brothers who are Caucasian, you know. But the thing about it, I don't know why you guys think, you know, why you want to be superior to every other man. You know, why can't we all just live and die? You know, you talk about God and y'all talk about God and stuff. Why can't we just live and be humans? It's crazy. You know, why you want to get all racist, bro? Come on, bro. And this is for African Americans too. For all my African American people, my crazy sisters who be talking about, oh, y'all racist, I'ma sue y'all. I'm like, bro, ain't nobody, you ain't a slave. They got black people all over the world. We just happen to be African Americans. You know, nobody's running anything. I mean, we in America and the government's running it, you know, but you can leave America. If you don't want to stay in America, you can leave. Like there's a bunch of places, you know, we could go to Russia. You know what I'm saying? We go to Russia. We can go to China. How about that? We can go to Thailand. We can go to Africa. We can even go to the jungle and build our own civilizations. Guys, if you don't know that there is actually civilizations who had civilizations in the jungle. They had kings and queens. You could go in the jungle with about 50 people who's loyal to you and build a whole civilization. You can build an army, you know. You can do whatever you want to do. You know, a lot of people might not like that. You know, a lot of people might not like that. But I'm a firm believer that if you put your mind to it and your grind to it, it can, it will, and it has to happen. You know, even if you pass it down to the next generation, you know, because we can't live, a lot of us, we can't live long enough to build a kingdom. Like, unless you just hit big, you know, you could build a fortress somewhere. Like, man, I'm about to go buy this island, man. Man, I'm about to go buy this island over here. I'm about to go talk to, I'm about to go talk to this country. I'm about to go talk to this country and this land. I want this land right here, man, because I got this money. And money talks, bullshit walks. And you can bring your people with you to that land. Like, for all my black people who don't like America, we can siphon money and go get our own land. We don't have to be here. We don't care about them talking people, white people talking about they racist and we're monkeys and we're this, we're that. It's all BS, bro. It's all BS. It's all clown behavior. It's all like, no matter what. It's just like people will try to knock you off from what you're doing, bro. Like, from realizing, you know, it's crazy. Let's turn to God. The dreams are messages from the deep. My life is BS, to be honest. Well, I hope you realize that you are in control of your life, and you can make your life be whatever you want it to be. So it don't have to be BS. You know, my life. I'm here to preach the good word. Are you an atheist? Can't be an atheist, brother. Control is an illusion, my friend. Facts. Facts. And it is. But guys, if nobody wants to super chat, send a super sticker, or support the channel, this is the time to do that. If you guys want your name on this basketball, if you want to be a part of the channel, get a membership. The cheapest membership you can get on this channel, this is the time. You go in the comments, go to membership, go to buy memberships. I think you can give for memberships too. I'm thinking I'm gonna make a membership for all the people who, you know, like, because I know my cheapest membership is $5. You know, a lot of people would be, oh man, I ain't about to give him $5. You know, I rock with Young Blood, but I ain't about to give him $5. I'm gonna make a membership to get in. I'm not gonna do it yet, but you guys gotta pay attention. I'm gonna make it $1.99. It's gonna be for the Christmas break into New Year's. If you want a membership, you know, if you can't afford the $5, you know, because VIP Diamond is only $20. And once I get 25,000 subscribers, guys, the more subscribers I get, the higher the price is going to get. I hate to say that. If I become famous, guys, you know, that Diamond membership, meaning that I'm probably going to fly out to see you, and we're probably going to shoot a video together. That Diamond membership, the highest one, you know, yeah, I'm saving it for people who actually support the channel. You know, so like, but yeah, Unc, you sitting on a skid mark, and I ain't. Quaker Gang says stop smoking. How about this, Quaker Gang? How about I'm gonna hide you from the channel? You're blocked from the channel. You ain't benefiting this channel in no way possible. Ain't benefiting the channel. No way possible. Got some Tito 3790 said I do super chat eventually. You chicken out because I good looking rich white guy. I mean, shout out to you, good looking rich white guy. Yeah, but a lot of you guys be don't know that when you be texting so much, you be contradicting yourself. You know, you is not a super rich white guy because a super rich white guy would have been probably already had his shits connected to YouTube, with probably following some good channels and probably already super chatting. You know, but the way you said that, you ain't got it right now. How about that? I paid $50 chat. Now I feel for you. $50 ain't no money, bro. Like, cheers for you if you pay 50. You know, $50 is not no money. Like, that's not even like what? That's like 2 hours of work on a job. You know, probably like an hour and a half, depending on what type of career you got. An hour and a half, $50. An hour and a half. People can work a job and have more money than you, Tito. You sound like a broke joker. And I'm in here cooking too. I'm in here cooking. Yo, while you playing, I'm in here cooking. We all broke as fuck. I'm homeless, living in a 2-story dumpster. I got a cheeseburger you can get. I want to eat a cheeseburger from you. You live in a dumpster. He said your hairline is cooking. Guys, hit the subscribe button and stop playing in here. Hit the subscribe button and stop playing in here. So let me go stir. Let me go stir my beans. Let me go stir my beans, guys. I gotta go stir my beans because I am cooking them beans, guys. Yo. Rude much. Yo, you guys playing, bro. Yeah, so we're gonna. I'm in there cooking them beans right now. You know, it take hours to cook those beans, and then you take your sausage. You take your sausage, then you chop them up. You know, chop them up. You chop them up, put them in them beans. You know, you chop them up, put them in them beans. Then you cook your rice. The beans and the sausage gonna go on top of the rice. You know, but the sausage is gonna go on top of rice, and then you got the steak. You know, you got the you got the healthy heifer. You know, or the chickens that you can put on the side. You know, it's crazy. But guys, if nobody else wants to support the channel, you know, this has been an awesome live. He knows I get him Hollywood. The most you got get all month from these people. I actually make more than $50 a month. Stupid. You're stupid, bro. You're dumb. Get the fuck up out of here. Um, Tito, what are you trying to sell us? Nobody plan but you with your gimmick beans. Slicky Payne gimmick beans. George Pickens. You know, a lot of you guys ain't nothing but trolls, man. It's crazy. You don't know what the topic is. Tito, stop trying to bait me to tell you how much I make on YouTube. You know, nobody's broke like you. You're talking about you had the nerves. A rich person would not have the nerves to type $200 in the comments. Like he probably put a 50,000. You know, is you making that? You know, he probably put a 50,000. And this not a year. This is like off a contract job. You got a contract for your business. You hear me? But guys, man, I'm gonna holler at you guys on the next video. I appreciate everybody who stopped through to show some love. I'm gonna holler at you guys on the next video. Over and out.